Okay, what is going on? Welcome to the conversation. My name is Brando Linick, and guys, this is a hot topic for me because when it comes down to your attitude, when it comes to having a better, more positive attitude at your workplace, even though you may hate it, even though everyone that your friends, your family, all the tips and tricks everyone's told you, you've tried to implement it and you're still negative at work or you're still not enjoying it as much as you know you should be. This is something that really hit home with me about a year ago, specifically because I'd been trying to be more positive towards my work. I was a baker in a restaurant. What could I say? I was in a seafood restaurant as a baker. It was sweaty. It was gross. It wasn't my cup of tea. I wasn't enjoying how much I was being paid. I wasn't enjoying how I was being treated. The idea of being told what to do and how to do it and making X amount of dollars. To me, it just made me negative because I knew my self-worth and value in the marketplace was worth so much more. Maybe you guys can relate, maybe you can't. But I had a bad attitude, all right? I was a really good worker, but internally I had conflicts. It was like, pulling out a string and just like trying to cut it, but it's not cutting and you're trying to cut it. That was my internal conflict when it came to working as a baker, because I need the money to get by, so I didn't want to slack off, and I did slack off sometimes, but I didn't want to slack off to the point where I got fired. So I worked really, really hard at this job, but I wasn't enjoying it. And so what did I do? How did I change my attitude? And I changed it, guys, really fast. It actually took me 30 days to change it. What did I do? I set an outcome and a goal that I was going to quit. I'll say it again. I set an outcome and a goal that I was going to quit. I was going to do it on my own terms, doing what I want to do when I wanted to do it, all right? And I set it being my own boss. I set it by building out my own business, getting into entrepreneurship, all right? And the reason why I did that was because I didn't want to repeat the cycle of attitude and misery in my life. I didn't enjoy. I realized, the reason why I looked at it this way. This is what I did, and you guys can model this. I looked at it this way. Why do I not have the best attitude at work? Well, I don't like being told what to do and how to do it. I didn't like that control factor. And that's not egotistical. I just didn't enjoy it. I was willing to do it because that's, what I was willing to do, and we all work our way up, right? Or so to be. That's how we're raised. But I didn't enjoy it. I saw other people living lavish lifestyles, spending time with their family, doing what they want to do, still making an income. I wanted that. So I didn't want someone telling me what to do. I didn't enjoy being paid $11, $12, $15 an hour. Heck, I could be getting paid $50 an hour. I still wouldn't enjoy being someone telling me what to do and how to do it. I just didn't like not having control of my time and not having control of my freedom. So once I figured that out, I asked myself, what can allow me to win back my freedom, win back my time, win back my life, win back finances where I don't have to worry about money. And I realized online business for me was something that I could do. And online business is what could allow me to open that hidden door to freedom, and I could walk right through it and quit my job. So what did I do? For 30 days, I started researching day and night, and I tried different businesses before in the past, but it never really worked out for me. And it wasn't until this started clicking for me and I asked a lot of questions to myself, I started talking to myself about what I need to do. And for 30 days, guys, at first I didn't even believe I could be successful online. At first, I didn't see it. And what I started to do is I started to see it in my head every day. I made it a habit to visualize myself as soon as I got up in the morning, instead of dreading going to work, okay? Because I had a bad attitude, I was negative around work, I was negative Nelly, okay? I decided to change my attitude by changing the way I got up in the morning. For 20 minutes, I would visualize myself quitting. I would visualize myself building a business online. And then what I would then do after building a business online, the trips I would take, the people I would help, all right? I started to imagine all the things that I would do, and guess what? I started to get a positive mental attitude about a week in. And then after a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, I absolutely believed so heartedly that I could build a business online, that I could quit my job. And I started taking action and action and action. And then one thing led to another. I came across a person who was building a business online, and they're doing it traveling the world right from their computer laptop, maintaining an income. And I started to model and copy what they're doing. I implemented what they shared with their permission. 30 to 90 days into it, I was able to save up enough money to quit my job and create a full-time income business. Now, I share that to impress upon you that if you want to have a better mental attitude at work, you don't have to start a business. I mean, you don't have to. It's not for everyone, okay? Maybe if you have similar reasons as to why I did, you want freedom, time, spend more time with your family, buy a car, go for it. best way to do it. Okay, but I share that with you because I want you guys to get the principles of how I laid it out and how you can lay it out too. First off, I asked myself why I wasn't having the right attitude at work, why I wasn't positive as much as I could be at work. And I realized, and as I shared with you already, I had a boss, someone telling me what to do. All this stuff didn't have freedom, didn't have time to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. And that was why I had a bad attitude. From there on out, I started to ask myself, what can allow me to regain those things back in my life? So I asked myself why I had a bad attitude. What can I do to change that? Or what path could I take to change that so I don't have to repeat it? And then I changed my habitual pattern. Instead of moaning and groaning about how bad my day was or that I got to work, I set myself up for a goal. All right, I gave myself an outcome. That outcome was something that motivated me to be more positive and not worry about the negative, not worry about working at work. All right, and that goal was building a business online and quitting my job. So I gave myself a goal. So give yourself a goal, whatever that is. And then I worked towards it, not knowing what I was doing, and then I came across a mentor, and then I was able to create my results, which are not average or typical, but that, my friend, is the criteria that I use personally to have a more positive attitude at work and what allowed me to actually leave work. So I hope this impresses upon you your own way and fashion that you can apply this to. I really enjoyed shooting this video. If you have any questions, comment below. If you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income through the internet, if you're coachable, you're open-minded, you're trainable, connect with me on my site. I'll actually put a link down below, and I'll personally connect with you guys there. It's 123marketingtips.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the beach of the world, my friend. I believe in you, and have a blessed day.